Got some interesting findings and some comments today. I didn't get them to about an hour ago, but I guess we got a comment about, I don't know what this is, but Frank Kelly, Weeper, John Smith, Maura Murray, of course, here we have some blog, and what was interesting in this one was they talked about the red trucks again. Mac Parsons, whoever the hell user named Mac Parsons, posted a purported summary of Frank Kelly's statements, the summary. Now this right here goes to show who is really writing these blogs. You know, immediately when I see these blogs, I think, who the hell is really writing them? This is coming from, I guess, someone from McParsons posted a Frank Kelly statement, and they were speaking of the woman who saw the red truck. And that's R.O. I forget her name, but this is the most this is the most famous interview of the only woman or person probably seeing the red truck that night. But it goes on to saying, after all of this, as we know what she said, she was walking the dog, she was going to the store. The truck pulled up, slowed down as she was walking up the road. As soon as she got up to the truck, she said that the thing drove off, pulled into the store, and then it was parked there. You know, this is, and then she goes on to say, with the eagle decal on the back, I remember that on a way back post. The mass plates, you know. And then when she finally got to the truck stop, I mean the store, whatnot, not the truck stop, but the store, she went up to the, you know, started looking at the truck, and the truck took off and drove towards the accident site. Now, I've already put it down on the hammer that this person was looking to see if it was Maura. There was numerous people that said they drove by the accident scene while the bus driver was there. And, you know, so that, you know, that means that all these people that did, and witnesses that did see it, like the lady that came around the bend and saw the car facing the tree from the passenger side, not the driver's side where the, you know, damage was. And I even cleared that up. I mean, I'm not saying it's true, but I'm almost want to say that I'm gonna stick with my guns to say that she drove to that barn, turned around, and tried to get back going to where she was because she was being followed. And when she crashed into the tree, you know, turned around in that roadway, and that's gonna be a big factor in a minute. And she turned around and started heading back to where she was, but, you know, she died, the car died. And then it goes on to say everything that was said. And then after subsequent discussion with R.O., she also clarified that she did not see an eagle decal. So here's a paragraph, second time with information. M.O. was walking in the vicinity of Swiftwater Stage Shop around 7 p.m. She observed a red truck, you know, with the wooden sides. She thought it was a transporter. It was a side step truck that is allegedly been seen. She was being observed, and the truck pulled out, drove slowly up the next hill, then took off towards the accident scene, blah, blah, blah. And the source indicates information Frank Kelly or McParsons was the source of the inaccurate information. Frank Kelly or McParsons. Was there a witness walking her dog who saw the red truck with an eagle drive down PR. Hold on a sec. So, to me, in my knowledge of what this sounds like, there might have been a second woman, because it also goes that she claims, the original woman, that she did not see this, she did not see that, and that she was not walking her dog. So, I mean, this whole article, and the red truck was seen very close to a town line sign going uphill towards Benton, parked beside the road. You know, this whole thing talks about there could have been another witness. Hold on a sec. So, I mean, like I said, to me, and then the truth seeker is in here. I don't know if this is the truth seeker that gets aggravated with my videos or not. But a self-proclaimed truth seeker, John Smith, tells us he knows, especially regarding the origin of the eagle decal, so that Swan Song will feel comfortable sharing her activities so that we can preserve Maura's legacy. So this truth seeker is saying there was an eagle decal on the truck. No, and then you got over here a map showing of the location, supposedly of 3 trucks now. Now they're speaking of 3 trucks. But you know what? As soon as I looked at the map, I didn't see no 3 trucks. I seen 1 truck. I see 1 truck. Here we have, and look at that, even the Swiftwater cover bridge comes up. That could be most definitely, I'm not saying it is, because I still think it don't look the same, but it could most definitely be, because there's a road or a ramp that drives down looking like into the river. And I'm still I might try and get out there. I don't know when, but it looks like it's on private property. But you never know. But here's where the truck was seen at the store. The lady not seeing the driver, watching it. And there could have been 2 witnesses at that. There's the accident scene. And this is supposed to be where the red truck was saw. And now look at this. Now as you can see this line right here on top of this, pin. See that line in the trees? That's the road that you take a right. That's the road I think Maura was driving and turned around because she saw the red truck following her and then smashed in a tree because she was trying to drive back to the store because she was starting to get freaked out. And when she crashed into the tree, of course, the truck did not stop at that point because of the houses around it, like I said. Then he went driving slowly up the road and probably thought that this woman and that Maura could have most definitely thought, oh, I better go to the store, been in an accident. Instead of going into some stranger's house, this idiot probably thought that she was walking straight to the store. That's why he slowed down. That's why he seen the connection. And that's why I don't know if it's 2 witnesses, but the woman said she saw blah, blah, blah. And then it waited and then it started back to the scene. And all in that time, that could give the time, he must have drove by the bus driver. And I'm sure the bus driver probably didn't even pay no mind to a red pickup. So that means he drove back, he saw the bus, waited a little longer, and then saw the person, when saw it wasn't Maura, drove back to the scene, and that's when the bus driver took off, went into his driveway, did what he had to do, gotta get the bus out of the middle of the road, right? And then that's when the red truck pulled up. Whatever he did, he could have even chloroformed this Miss Maura. Chloroformed her. Have you ever seen the movie The Vanishing with Kiefer Sutherland and what's her name? Awesome movie. And they say serial killers these days get a lot of stuff off of movies. Sandra Bullock check out the movie. And if you haven't seen it, but he could have most definitely powered his way into the truck. Because now she's vulnerable. Can't drive away from him now. And then bang, right turn, right where she turned around. That's where he probably got, oh, there's a road right there, and there you go. Here's sighting number 3. Right off the road. That is the exact road that I say she turned around and he used it. And supposedly the truck was found here with the passenger side door open. So this closes the A-frame house, which I believe is off this road you can see in the woods right here. That's where the A-frame house is, unless there is another road off it, which this road does connect to this road somehow. It goes off into this road and comes up. So, hey, you never know. That's my thoughts and theories on that. It was the same damn pickup truck, and this was off the map of the site I just had up. So, that being said, we'll go to site number 2. This one. Now, this is a very Tap Talk or something. All these websites. Red truck driver. And they're talking about how can anyone post a newspaper article where RO speaks to the press regarding, someone wants the original article. And they go on to say they want to, stated that she encountered a red truck on the road on the way to the Stage Stop store, which I just showed you. He slowed down, and when she approached the truck, he drove into the Stage Stop store and parked. She went inside shortly after the truck headed down Route 12 towards the accident. Blah, blah, blah. We'll look for Robinson Ordway's statements. Please, if anyone has these, please. In the original newspaper article, Detective Colombo states the woman out walking her dog reported an empty truck on Bradley Hill Road that night. Maura disappeared. This could be the second witness. And I believe that Bradley Hill Road is the one I show of. If the red truck passes RO heading towards the accident scene 10 minutes for the police to come along, had opportunity, right, like I say, to pick up Maura with or without her permission. The driver of the truck has not come forward. Of course he's not going to come forward, you jackass. Maura's likely witnessed something which may assist in the investigation. RO stated later that she thought the driver was looking for someone specific. Of course he was. He just saw the accident happen in my eyes. That's what I think and see. Whether he followed Maura from Amherst, which that makes sense. Right? You know damn well. Very interesting. Other members of the public felt spooked, or anybody in a red truck around the time Moore's parents. So this, they want original stuff. I mean, I would like to see the original stuff, but everything else comes up through articles, through these things, through these websites. The original newspaper, it would be you'd have to go to the library in this town. That's the only way you're going to get the original. And that would be something very interesting to do. I know if I had the time, I would do it. But that's where you would get the original article from, the library. And if they don't have it, then someone must have tampered with the library or took it, stole it, whatever, if that's the case. But if you want original articles, you'd have to go right through the library. And that's the best place to get an original. So, I don't know, man. These are some things to think about. Another witness could have been there and saw that truck. And actually, let's see what it is. It is Bradley Hill. Check that real quick and then I'm out of here. See what comes up. Come on. Come on. I hate when my phone does this. Oh, this is so aggravating. Lo and behold, people. Lo and behold. There it is. Accident scene. Bradley Hill Road. Oh, wait a minute, what's this not? No, that's a dead end. Bradley Hill Road. Which comes down here. Into this. Yep, and then you come. Look at this. Come back around. It is a distance to travel. And then you have this road. Just seen it. Does that go? Yep. Look at that. There's the market. There's a covered bridge. You see this road here, which is French Pond Road. Look at that. And I could bring, you know, if they did this, 116, a big circle. You can see the pond there, that's French Road. Right along it, there's the accident scene, that's Bradley Hill Road. And there's, oh, there is a connector. Yeah, there it is. And they were heading towards Benton. There's Benton, just like the article said. And it connects, all connects. So, you know, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. Get my pen out. Oh, wow, isn't that neat? It's showing, I'm on the map for whatever friggin' reason, and it's showing the friggin' truck sites again. What the hell? No shit. You just seen what I did. I pulled up the map off my Google Maps, and the truck parts are still on here. So right up in here is French Hill Road, right there. Bradley Hill Road goes in here, all the way around.
Arch milk.
Keep getting interrupted, so. But look at that. Even the trucks, but this is off of my maps. I didn't even, I gotta screenshot this. Pew. Just to show this all came up off of my maps. Huh. Now that's insane. So anyways, person had a timeline of the area. Person scoped the area. That's right. Had a lot of time to do and deal with stuff like this in this area. And, or they didn't really know nothing, but hold on a sec. All in all, this, like I said, very insane case. It sucks to say and it's sad to say. I think people are going to lose their mind of insanity trying to get this case solved. But look at this, I'm going to back off of my maps. Because that's what I looked up and them truck spots still came up. That was crazy. I don't know. Other than that, be safe, take care, beware. And like I say, that person knew what they were doing. They were following her, is right. She got spooked, turned around, hit the tree, tried turning around, going back, and the car died. That's what I think. My thoughts and theories. The truck went to the store, did what it did, waited and saw the woman, or maybe even two women, and yeah, literally friggin' didn't notice it was not her. Went back to the scene, did his dirty deed, got her in the truck, and after that, yep, you find that red truck. Even if one went to the junkyard, if there was a decaled eagle on it, that's another thing someone should be looking into in case this truck has been junked in junkyards. Because they don't make too many sidestep trucks. And when you go on lots, I think a lot of people really request it. But I can honestly say you don't see many sidestep trucks. Back in the day, yeah, used to be the thing, but I think these days, man, not many people want to drive that. They want a full bed or something, but I don't see many new trucks making them, that's for sure. But this is the thing that needs to be looked for, this red truck. This red truck, you find that red truck, you find the killer. You find the killer who owned it, the eagle decal, the friggin' wooded sides, whatever case may be where it lies. You find that truck. I guarantee you're gonna find that killer. And that's what everybody should be looking into, the red truck. Till the next video, be safe, take care, beware. And remember, the red truck needs to be found. Out.